All right, Jay. What we're going to do here today is we're going to make us some chicken and broccoli. Pretty much replicated the recipe they use at the China buffet here in town. First thing we got to do is get an egg white. Oops, there we go. Whoa. There goes the egg white. A big old heaping tablespoon of cornstarch to go with it. And we're going to use a little seasoned salt this time, a teaspoon's worth. There we go. And crack a little pepper in there. While that's going on, also start preheating your wok or the pan you're going to use. Let's see here. Now we need a half a teaspoon of baking soda also to go in here. Whoops, wrong drawer. Slipping in the old age. And just sit here and whisk all that up together. And that's what it should look like. Rinse this off because I'm going to need it again. Alright, hey, now we need to get our thinly sliced chicken breast. There we go. And it takes a little while to slice them up that thin, but it's worth it. This is one entire chicken breast sliced up. Alright. Now, just take your hands, which hopefully you wash first, and just work all that egg white in and around all this chicken. Whew. And there. Set that over here for the moment. And now I'm going to need half a cup of soy sauce, which of course my half a cup thing is missing. But not for long. Ha 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 ha. There's a half a cup of soya, and it's a good thing that I stopped off at Kroger's and had me another bottle. Okay, that's in there. We need the brown sugar. And I want me a big old heaping teaspoonful. A little bit more. There. Oh, wait, a good trick to keeping your brown sugar soft. You just stick a slice of bread in it. And you seal it up in a bag. And it'll stay soft. Now we need us another big honking tablespoonful of cornstarch. Actually, I think I used about 2 tablespoons, but I like my sauce thick. It's just a preference. Now we'll sit here and mix all that cornstarch into the soya. Alrighty. Now that we got all that in there, we need our garlic press. Calls for a teaspoonful of crushed garlic. That's got it. Let's get my knife out. Scrape off all that garlic. Go. Okay, now we need a tablespoon of oyster sauce. And I just pretty much approximate. That there's a tablespoon. And about a half teaspoon's worth of ketchup. Now, oh yes, almost forgot. Throw in a half a teaspoon's worth of accent flavor enhancer, aka MSG. Really brings the flavor out. Now we need a, whoops, where do you keep falling off? They just don't seal bottles anymore. Now we need just a teaspoon's worth, perfect, of Hoisin Sauce. And a teaspoon's worth of sesame oil. Just a hair more. There you go. Now all we gotta do is mix this up. Okay. Typically, you can use any kind of oil you want. I've been using olive oil. I'm kind of running low, so I'm going to use some pure avocado oil. There we go, 2 tablespoons worth. There we go. Now, that's where the fun begins. Getting all this chicken in here. Something tells me this burner needs replaced. Whew. Get all that nasty off. Rinse out this bowl. Alrighty. Oh, just getting the broccoli out of the microwave. Well, it needs to stay in that microwave just a little bit longer. Oh yes, we don't need those anymore. There we are. And we'll get all this bird fried up proper. I gotta say, these were some honking big chicken breasts. And they're about that long and that thick on the thick end. But good Lord. There we go. Now we got some heat going. Ah, my. I love making this stuff. As soon as I get me some pineapple juice, I'll recreate the chicken balls that they don't serve anymore. Those are tasty. And a little more heat. Power up to 6. I really do not like this burner. It was just been replaced. Maybe I'm cooking too much. Alright, let's get my new bottle ready. This is going to go in the Frigitator. Ah, there went my heavy cream again. Damn it. Hoisin Sesame Oil, Oyster, Ketchup. And need me a nectar of the gods. Aha, there we go. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do. Get these all broken up and cooked up. And so I have here check on. There. Now they're coming apart. Flip this one over. And do a quick stir. Perfect. But that stick to it. You know what? I'm going to switch this up a little bit. We're going to add some onion to the mix. Get that thing out. Oops, my knife. Okay. Little coarse chop. That's all you need. I like my onion. Check this. That ought to be nice and hot. my little baggie of broccoli. Definitely want to be sure the chicken ain't got no pink in it. Unless you like food poisoning. There we go. Go. Okay, now we got that in there. I'm going to dump in my bag of broccoli cuts. Oops. Maybe I should have used my wok. Doesn't take long to make. Not long at all. Alrighty. One final stir. Pour it in around. Bloody camera cut out on me. Let's bring you up a little closer. Once you got all that sauce mixture poured in, just sit there and stir and incorporate it all into this goodness. Alrighty. And I have the heat shut off now. And we're going to grab us a bowl. Should be enough here to feed at least 4. Oh yes, there we are. Yep, that's how we make chicken and broccoli. And I'll be sure to put the recipe into the comments. So we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.